Amanda, thank you. 5:01 is the time, and new this morning we have learned the defense team for former Austin Police Detective Charles Kleinert is expected to file a motion to move his case to federal court. Now, Kate Lytle joins us live in the studio with your details.
Well, good morning, Sally. You might remember that Detective Charles Kleinert is the one accused of shooting and killing Larry Jackson Jr. after a chase and struggle in July of last year. Well, today, a source tells KXAN that Kleinert's attorney will file a motion today or sometime this week to move the case out of district court and into federal court. The reason? Well, Kleinert was also a federal officer at the time of the shooting. He was involved in a special task force with the Austin Police Department working with the feds. Last year, Kleinert was investigating a robbery at the Benchmark Bank on West 35th Street in Central Austin when Jackson tried to open the bank's locked door. Jackson ran and Kleinert chased him. Kleinert said he accidentally shot Jackson during a struggle, and police confirmed that Jackson was not armed at the time. Well, just this month, Kleinert pleaded not guilty to manslaughter. His trial is currently scheduled to start in April, and he faces 2 to 20 years in prison if found guilty. Now, it's not clear at this time what the advantage is to have Kleinert move his case to federal court. We were told we would need to wait and read the motion. We also don't know if that will alter the charges against him. Now, as soon as we see the motion, we'll get those details to you. And coming up in the next half hour, we're going to talk about Jackson's family settlement talks with the city of Austin. Sally?
Okay, Kate, thank you. Now, there's another connection with another officer-involved shooting that we found out. Kleinert was serving on the Central Texas Violent Crimes Task Force at the time of Larry Jackson's death. And then after that, he was replaced by Detective Scott Glasgow. Well, we've learned Glasgow was one of the officers involved in another fatal shooting earlier this year. Officials say that he was working with the Travis County Sheriff's Office and the FBI as part of that task force. They were serving a warrant to 24-year-old Tyler Caraway, who was a suspect in a bank robbery. Police say they opened fire when Caraway stepped out of a car and fired shots at officers.